Hi everyone, this is Maria's Budgeting. Welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, and welcome if you are new. So today I'm going to be doing my week 1 check-in. Today I'm going to be checking in from the 1st through the 7th. I do notice that there's a fly in this room right now. So if you guys hear it or see it during this video, I truly apologize, but the sun is going down and I like filming with natural lighting, so I have to get this video out soon. I have to record it really quick. So I do have my stickers all set up. These are from Etsy. They're from the shop called My Olive Blue. I'm going to leave the link down below in the description box. I also have these expense trackers all filled out. These are from Planner Kate. I'm also going to leave her link down below in the description box. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check those links out. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the 1st. It was actually a no spend day, so I'm going to go ahead and mark it off with my no spend sticker here. And I'm going to go ahead and place that here. On the 2nd, I did get my eyelashes done. My lash tech did not charge me for the set, so I just go ahead and gave her a tip. I feel like I should have gave her a little bit more, but I only had $20 in cash. I completely forgot to grab more cash, and I only had $20, so that's what I went ahead and gave her. So that's coming out of my beauty sinking fund. On the 3rd, I did go to Burlington and I got myself some shoes along with some compression socks for my mom. Those are both coming out of clothing, and that was a total of $27 for the 3rd for Burlington. On the 4th, oh no, there's one more transaction for the 3rd. I also did go to Pinkberry with my boyfriend, and I did use my spending money for that transaction. So that was Pinkberry for $11 since I did have a reward. I only had to spend $11 on that. So that was $11 there. On the 4th, it was a no spend day. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it off with another no spend sticker. I believe these are I only had 2 no spend days. So just this one on the 4th and then on the 1st. I believe that is all for the week. On the 5th, I did have to go get gas, and that was at Arco because I could not make it anywhere else. I had to get gas at that moment, so I had to get it at Arco, which is fine. I usually just try to go to Costco, but Arco was there, so I got gas at Arco. And then on the 6th, I did go to the Bay with my boyfriend. We did stop at Denny's. I did pay for that meal, and that was a total of $50. I am over budget on this transaction by $10, which was the tip money. But it's okay. I will go ahead and figure it out. And then later on, we did get Chick-fil-A, and I bought that as well. And that was a total of $27. This one's coming out of restaurants. And then I did have to get gas because I did a lot of driving on the 5th, and then on the 6th when we went to the Bay, I did a lot of driving, so I had to get gas again, which is kind of embarrassing because I had to get gas back to back. And that was a total of $60 for a full tank of gas. And that was it for the 6th. On the 7th, I did take my mom to some appointments. We went to eat some food after those appointments. I went ahead and paid for it for 1 drink and a burrito, and that was a total of $20 for that transaction, which I felt like it was a lot, but it's fine. $20 from restaurants. And then I did go to Marshall's and I got some shoes and a couple other things. I don't have enough money for this transaction. $31 is coming out of clothing, and then I have the rest is just going to be unbudgeted because I really don't know where to take this money out of. So I am using my second unbudgeted sticker here, and we'll go ahead and figure out next week if we have any money left over in my cash envelopes. It's going to go ahead and pay this unbudgeted transaction and any overspending that I might have. So these are all of my stickers for the week. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my weekly check-in spread so we can go ahead and check in. So I already wrote down all of my amounts that I added. So I have dates for 40, nothing for fun, gas 120, groceries 80, miscellaneous nothing, restaurant 60, spending 20, and unbudgeted is a placeholder. So let's go ahead and see. So first we have dates, and I believe I do have one transaction, which was Denny's for 50. I'm gonna check that one off, and I'm gonna go ahead and mark off $50 that I spent. And I did start with 40, so that means that I am over budget, and I am over budget by $10, so we're negative 10. All right, so moving on to fun. I don't have any money, so I didn't spend any money from fun, so that will be 0. Gas, I did get gas twice, and that was Arco for 60 and Arco for 47. So in total, that would be 107. So I spent 107. I started with 120, so I should have 13 remaining. Moving on to groceries, I didn't have any grocery transaction, but I can go ahead and double check. We don't have anything for that. So 0 spent, and then I started with 80, so $80 remaining. Moving on to miscellaneous, don't have anything there, didn't spend anything, nothing remaining. And then restaurants, I think I do have a couple for that. So restaurants, we have Los Inmortales for 20 and then Chick-fil-A for 27. So that is a total of 47 for restaurants. We did start with 60, so that means that 13 is remaining. And then spending, we do have, I believe it's only the Pinkberry transaction for 11. And then everything should be checked off except for the unbudgeted and the sinking fund stickers, which are these blue ones. So yep, we're good to go. So $11 for spending, $9 remaining since we did start with 20. Unfortunately, we do have some unbudgeted, which is going to be 56. I'm not going to mark it off because I'm not paying it back today. But we are going to mark that off in that placeholder there, and then we're going to go ahead and do a negative 56. That's so sad to see the first week of July that I have that unbudgeted transaction, but it is what it is. I am going to track it. I'm going to hopefully have some leftover money on the second week so I can go ahead and pay both of these negative transactions or balances off. So hopefully that will happen. These binders are available in my Etsy shop if you guys are interested. I do have 5 different colors, and they do come with 3 zipper envelopes for cards, receipts, and coins. You can pick your own font. If you guys do not want these specific envelopes, you can tell me what you want your 3 envelopes to say, and I will go ahead and make those for you. So link is going to be down below if you guys are interested. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the unstuffing. So for dates, I am unstuffing all 40, but I do owe myself $10 for the Denny's transaction. Fun has nothing. Gas, I am unstuffing pretty much everything. So I am unstuffing, what is it? 107. So 51, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the 2 5s. So 110, and then I'm going to bring back 3. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, going back to my envelope. I'm going to go ahead and wait for next weekly check-in, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out where I'm taking out this money. Groceries, didn't spend anything, so we had 20, 40, 60, 80, which is what we started with at the beginning of the month. And then miscellaneous has nothing. Restaurants were unstuffing 47. So we do have 60 here. We're going to go ahead and bring back 13. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13 going back to restaurants. And then I have spending, which I'm unstuffing 11. So we have 20. And then we're bringing back 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe I forgot to mention earlier, I do apologize for the AC in the background, but it is more than 100 degrees where I live, so we have to have the AC running. So let's see. I am going to go ahead and calculate how much money I unstuffed. It's supposed to be 50, but I only unstuffed 40, so $40 for dates, $107 for gas. Then we have 47 for restaurants, and then 11 for spending because we did not unstuff anything for unbudgeted. So that is 205 that I unstuffed. I'm going to take out these $100. That is what I started with to make change. So this should be 205. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 205. So that is perfect. So I have unstuffed my wallet, but I do have to also unstuff my sinking fund transactions. I'm going to go ahead and bring out my sinking fund binders. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the sinking fund unstuffing. So first I do have beauty, and I am unstuffing 20. Before I do that, let me quickly just count this. So we have 20, 40. It should be 100 again, but let me just make sure. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Perfect. So we do have the 100 here. And now moving on to beauty. Let's go ahead and unstuff 20. We have 150, 1, 2, 3, 4, 54, 154. And then we have clothing, which I believe is everything that it has. Let's see. I do apologize. I just realized that I did not have my mic on, but I hope that you guys were able to hear that little bit of me counting the money and unstuffing beauty. So moving on to clothing. Let's see. We have 27, 27, and 31. Oh, 27 plus 31, which is 58. I believe that's all that the envelope has. Let's see. Yeah, 55, 6, 7, and 8. So we do have 58. That's all that the envelope has. So that is what we are unstuffing. I didn't actually need the $100 for change, so I'm gonna take those out. I wish I would have realized and I wouldn't have brought any change out, but that's okay. Better safe than sorry. So let's see. If I calculate how much I unstuffed, it is 20 plus 27 and then 31. So 78. Let's go ahead and check. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do have $78 going back to the bank, so I can go ahead and pay off my credit card. So let's go ahead and mark these off that I have paid them back. And going back to the calendar, so I can mark off the transactions that I can mark off, which will be Marshalls, Burlington, and eyelashes. I still owe myself $10 for Denny's and then $56 for the Marshalls unbudgeted transaction. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.